Hey, what's up guys? I'm BTC. Blizzard just released a teaser for the upcoming Overwatch 1-year anniversary event, and this time it is the character skins. Earlier today we got some emotes and voice lines, and that stuff was all fine and good, and it's pretty cool and neat to see, but the character skins is what people are really waiting for, and these things look awesome. So I know that Overwatch is obviously in a futuristic setting, but it looks like the theme of these character skins is like even more futuristic, or maybe kind of like alternate futuristic, I guess would be the way to describe it. So let's start going through them anyways. So the first one is Bastion, and this looks awesome. It totally reminds me of a Transformer. So on his leg there, you've got the little number, and then his chest and his arms kind of have like the roll cage of like a racing car, like maybe like an off-road racing car or something. And then on his arms, you can actually see the tires that are kind of tucked into the arm itself. And then he has two more that are on his hips there. Now, I don't know what kind of bird that is. I'm sure someone can tell me in the comments, but this reminds me of a race car, like an off-road race car of some sort, like a straight out of the Transformers. So this one looks really cool. I definitely like that. The next skin is Pharah, and this one actually reminds me a lot of her like Thunderbird skins and stuff like that. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to see too much of it because it just kind of shows like the back side of it. So we get to see the cool wings and stuff like that. I think this is supposed to be like the Egyptian kind of Air Force thing, and maybe it's just me, but this particular skin looks like it's a lot more detailed than a lot of the other skins. Like it just has a lot more texture to it. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think it looks pretty good. Unfortunately, we don't get the best view of it here. The next skin is Soldier 76, and this looks awesome, but poor old Jack Morrison has probably seen some better days. It looks like both of his arms are now artificial, and both of his legs below the knee. So this could have happened anywhere. Maybe it's not canon. Maybe this is just something that they thought would be cool to have, kind of like, almost like a cyborg Soldier 76. You know, we got Cyborg Genji. This isn't quite as bad as Genji, but it's definitely getting pretty close. I mean, losing both your arms and most of both of your legs, that's pretty bad. So this, if this was part of the actual lore, this could have happened after the fight with him and Reaper. Like when they were still, you know, in Overwatch and stuff, and they were having a big fight over who could control it and stuff. And I believe the story goes like a building exploded, and both of them thought that the other was dead and that sort of thing. And maybe this was a result of that. I don't know. The skin just looks awesome, though. And the last character in this teaser is Zarya, who is finally getting a cool-looking skin. Not really a super big fan of all the pink on the armor, but other than that, I think the skin is actually pretty cool looking. Now, funny thing is, I mean, I think it's a helmet that she's wearing, but the whole thing actually kind of looks like a robot, which is funny because Zarya is like a complete sworn enemy of all the Omnics. So giving her a skin that looks like a robot it's kind of like evil Zarya, you know, like alternate clone Zarya kind of dealio. So, I don't know, but I think it looks cool. Again, not really super big fan of all the pink on it, but other than that, I think Zarya finally has a good-looking skin. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe because I make these videos whenever this stuff is updated, so hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of it. What do you guys think about all these skins? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out the Discord server where you can join the community and find other players to group with. The link for that is in the description. Thanks for watching, hit that like button, and remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.